High school students around here put on some impressive shows, and the kids at Alden High School are taking their acting to new heights with Disney's Tarzan. We're talking professional flying effects on their stage, and you'll see it here first. News 4's Katie Alexander joins us live near the stage this morning.
Teresa, coming out and looking at this set just gives you a small taste of how impressive this performance will be. They're going to be taking the stage next week for Tarzan. I'm joined now by Trevor Lazinski. He is the stage manager. Looking around, holy cow, what did it take to get to this point?
Well, we started set building in November, and we actually started planning for the set way back in spring of 2015. We have our own special effects that is kind of a cross between the Disney movie and the Broadway show. We have a waterfall, a volcano, and even flying, which is the big deal and obviously why you're here today.
Well, looking around, you had to build all of these pieces. Was there some trial and error going on with that?
Oh, absolutely. We all the rocks that you see are made out of large bricks of styrofoam, and the stage was absolutely covered in it when we were trying to figure out how to make a rock material, kind of.
Now, you were talking about how you're trying to find the mix between the movie and the play. Did you see the movie?
Oh, absolutely.
A big part of your childhood like everyone else's?
Of course.
So what does that mean to you to be able to put this on, bring it to Alden High School?
It's a really wonderful feeling. This is one of the most extravagant shows I've done. I've done 10 or 11 before in my time. This is by far the best. The first one I've done with flying, and that's a big deal to me.
I mean, flying is a big deal, period. It's a very rare effect for high schools, and we'll be talking more about that coming up throughout the morning here on Wake Up. Stick with us. Oh, and I'm going to try flying for myself, so make sure you tune in for that one, too. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
Were you trying to get out of that? Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm going to be getting up there, too. Looking forward to seeing that, Katie. Thank you. Tarzan swinging on stage live. It takes much more than a vine, though, for high schoolers to turn that classic story into a musical. We have News 4's Katie Alexander live showing us how they're making this happen at Alden High School.
Teresa, everything about this is just so impressive. Take a look at this vine. It's one of the many, many sort of flying equipment things that just came in a couple days ago. I'm joined now by Matt Mashi. He's the technical director, and Stu Cox. He's with ZFX Flying Effects. It had to have been a challenge getting this together without having the equipment here yet.
It's been very interesting. We've been trying to up our performance for a couple years now, and when we chose Tarzan, we had to do the flying effects. So when we started rehearsing back in December, we had to kind of plan where we thought people were going to be and how they'd be flying around, and whether it's just marks on the stage or somebody standing there saying, hey, I'm flying here. We've been in contact with ZFX for a long time now, doing phone conversations and emails, trying to plan out the visuals that way, which has kind of been complicated, but that's where Stu comes in and makes it all happen.
Stu, you have a lot of experience with this. What's it been like working with these high schoolers?
It's always a lot of fun. They've got a lot of energy. They're very creative, very into the show. Our main thing is trying to look at the type of effects and the choreography they want to do, how we can get that into the show quickly, and you know, add to the show, but not take away from everything else.
Now, Matt was telling me that you've had a lot of experience with Tarzan, 80 performances of it. How does this one stack up?
This one has been a lot of fun. We've been able to do a lot of stuff. The stage has all kinds of stuff for us to work off of and play off of, so it's more just trying to pick, you know, how much we can really fit in and not overtake everything else.
Well, and coming up in the next half hour, we'll take a look at these students actually doing a number for us, showing us the effects in action, and then after that, I'll be trying it for myself. So make sure you stay with us here on Wake Up throughout the morning. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
Oh, I'll be sticking around for that, Katie. Thank you. New on Wake Up, we're taking you back to your childhood. If you were a fan of Tarzan, students at Alden High School are learning about aerial acrobatics. There's a flying company showcasing their skills, and the students are showcasing it too. This is for the school's musical, Tarzan, and we're taking you behind the scenes, giving you a sneak preview of it with News 4's Katie Alexander.
Well, Teresa, they're getting ready for their performances next week, and it's been just a thrill to watch them prepare this morning. I'm joined by Matt Mashi. He's the technical director here at Alden High School for this performance. What are we about to see?
This is Son of Man. Son of Man is one of the big flying numbers for the show. You'll see a variation of all the effects that we have to offer.
So let's take a look. Let's get out of the way to let them go. Now, who's up up on the vine right now?
Up on the vine right now in the center, we have Young Turk. There's also an older Turk later in the show. The switch actually happens in this song for Young Turk, Young Tarzan, and then the older Tarzan, an older Turk will come out at this point as well. And you'll see in the back some of the girls there are doing somersaults, flipping up in the air as apes. And then you'll see a switch here pretty soon for all the characters.
And this is Tarzan's mother singing right now. She sounds phenomenal.
Yes, this is Kala, who's Brooke Strasbaugh, and she's actually a junior here, and she is one of the most talented performers we've had on our stage. She's great. She really carries this number too, as you can see.
You know, there's a lot of the flying going on. Was that tough for the kids to get used to? They've only been doing this for a few days now.
Yes, so they run flying workshops for the Saturday and Sunday, 6 hours each. And this is actually the first time that all the kids on the ground have seen it happen. So they're as equally surprised as we are this morning.
Well, it's going pretty well, I'd say. The choreography, everything's coming together. What's it like for you to see this right now?
It's great. You know, we thought there'd be a lot of complications where they would be struggling to perform with adding in the flying effects. And honestly, they're singing and performing much better with them. They're really getting into character. Turk's flipping upside down, and he's actually afraid of heights. So we've come a long way in the production.
A young man after my own heart. I'm terrified, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah, that's exactly the one you're going to be doing.
Upside down and everything?
Hey, if you want to give it a shot, I wouldn't go upside down, though.
That's coming up in the next half hour. We'll see how brave I get. But right now, let's just take a listen to what they're doing right now. It is beautiful. Here's where we meet Tarzan, the older Tarzan,
yes,
correct?
The older Tarzan swinging out. Tarzan himself has several different flying effects, whether it's on the vine or there's a leopard fight at some point in the show as well. So you'll see a lot of him swinging out a lot of different effects as well.
Well, it's just absolutely wonderful to see this, and the performances are coming up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, correct?
Yep, it's the 4th, 5th, and 6th at 7 p.m., and then Saturday there's a matinee show at 2, and all the information is at aldenschools.org/Tarzan.
And you can find that on our website as well, wivb.com. It's on the Founded on 4 section. Make sure you check it out because this really is a very impressive performance, and this is still a week out from when it actually is going to hit the stage. And as we mentioned, coming up in the next half hour, I'll be trying some of these flying effects for myself, so make sure you stick with us. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
We will absolutely stick around for that. Really impressive stuff that they're doing already on the stage. I can't imagine waiting to put that all together with the flying part, having to rehearse it without it for so long before. New on Wake Up, we're taking you to new heights. And by we, I mean News 4's Katie Alexander. You've seen her earlier this morning at Alden High School. Students will learn about aerial acrobatics today. A flying company is there because of Tarzan, the school's musical. And we have Katie harnessed up, ready to show you how this is done on live television. Are you ready, Katie?
Teresa, I have to be honest with you, I'm freaking out a little bit right now. I do not love heights, but I know I'm in good hands with Stu here from ZFX. It's a flying effects company. These are the pros. Also, there's a great stage crew in the back. They're going to take me up and we'll see how it all works. All right.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
Just going to hold on to your vine here.
Okay.
Guys, give me a little bit of lift there.
Woo!
Back.
Ooh, boy.
Just think about bananas.
Bananas, bananas, flying bananas. Okay. All right. Whee! It's going really well. It's okay until you start moving, and then... And yes, I realize I'm being a baby right now, but I'm doing it. I don't know if you guys remember from like half an hour ago, we were watching all of these high school students do flips and all sorts of awesome stuff, and this is basically what I'm going to be doing here. But I have my GoPro going. I'm going to be making memories. What's your biggest advice for people who are doing this for the first time?
Relax.
Okay. I'm so relaxed. I'm so relaxed. Sort of. Do you ever have somebody get up and just freak out?
Occasionally. We then take a little bit of our, negotiator training. We calm you down and we try to think about happy thoughts, puppies, kittens, that sort of thing.
Well, as you guys can see, I am very well strapped in with the harness. I really can't go anywhere, but my head does not believe this. If theoretically I was going to do that upside down thing, would I hold on just like this, or?
Basically what you do is you would extend one of your arms and just roll on around. Go ahead and lean back. There you go.
Oh, God.
Excellent.
And that's the ground is much closer when your head's down there, just saying. And up we go. Up we go. Oh, gosh. Well, I think I've proved my point that I'm willing to try anything, and I'm still alive, so that's great. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll see what it's actually supposed to look like when these awesome high school students do it off the ground. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
So if you ever wonder what it's like to get up there and try that out, now you know. Katie, thank you for showing us. The kids make it look so easy, don't they? Looking forward to seeing a little more of their performance. We've had Katie Alexander down at Alden High School this morning. The students there are taking their acting skills to new heights. They'll put on Disney's Tarzan starting next week, and this is complete with professional flying effects. Here's Katie live on stage.
Well, Teresa, it has just been amazing to watch these kids at work. I tried it for myself just a little bit ago, and I can tell you these are some very brave kids and very talented high school students. I'm joined now by Matt Mashi. He is the technical director here. What are we about to see?
This is Two Worlds. Two Worlds is another flying number, a big flying number. You'll see a lot of variations of flying effects, and of course there's a lot throughout the show. All
right, let's take a listen. Let's take a look. Looking at right now?
The big one in this part here are the girls on the back. Those apes are doing somersaults. They're in a somersault harness, so they're free to jump around, swing around however they'd like. The girls on the ropes down front, they're new to this. They just learning this morning actually, so they're trying that out just like you were.
I mean, how's it been for them trying to learn the ropes of this?
Well, they've been through 6-hour boot camps for the past 2 days. They've been coming in working without the rest of the cast just to get that technique down and really sell the magic for Tarzan.
And it really is magical. Listen, this is Tarzan's mom we're listening to right now. She's so talented.
Yes. Brooke is Kala, and this is Everett Gilbert. He's Kerchak, Tarzan's ape father.
He has a wonderful, wonderful voice. What is it like to have all these apes on stage?
This is the first time we're seeing them all come together as apes in full costume with all the flying effects, and it's really rewarding to see them all come out in their character.
And it will be really rewarding if you come out as well. The first performance is next Thursday, February 4th. You can find all the information about the tickets and performance times on our website, WIVB.com. Just go to the Founded on 4 section. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
It's really neat to see them in all their costumes, and I know the flying effects are very cool as well. Looking forward to seeing more of that. Down in Alden this morning for Tarzan the musical, swinging live on stage. It takes much more than a vine for high schoolers to turn that classic story into a stage show. We have News 4's Katie Alexander live showing us how they're making this work down in Alden. Katie?
Teresa, it has been amazing to watch these students at work putting the finishing touches on Tarzan. The first performance is about a week and a half away. I'm joined now by two of the stars from this, Max Gazinski and Paige Zepka, Tarzan and Jane, if you couldn't tell by their costumes. How are you guys feeling now?
Oh, I'm feeling very, very excited about the show. It's all happening so quickly, and it's very, very cool.
Now, the planning's been in the works since last year, but really you got the flying equipment here last weekend. What's it been like to learn how to use it?
It's been definitely nerve-wracking learning how to fly because I really didn't know what to expect, but it's been a lot of fun. I feel very safe and up in the air, so it's awesome.
Is it sort of a lot to take in on top of everything you guys already have? You have that choreography, you have all that music, you are performing live at all times. How is that for you?
It is a lot to add on last minute for the flying effects, but I think that adding that on is making everything just come together so well that it's totally worth it.
Do you think the flying is adding almost a level of extra magic to the stage show?
Oh, definitely. I think it's going to wow the audience and really impress everyone that comes to see it.
So if you could talk to people who are thinking about coming out to watch your performance, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that this is going to be the best show that Alden has put on yet.
And pre-sale tickets are on sale right now. They're $10 if you buy ahead of time, $12 at the door. As you're heading into these final week and a half of rehearsals, what are you doing?
We're having dress rehearsals starting today, and we're just kind of running the show with the flying, with the lights, with the music, and I think it's going to go really well.
This morning was the first time you had it all together there with all the apes on stage and the flying effects. Any hiccups?
There really wasn't that many hiccups to really note. We had done the flying things earlier, so we had already been prepared for that, so it was well. They went well.
All right, and it's definitely going to be a wonderful performance just based on what I've been watching this morning. You can find out how you can see the show for yourself. The link is on our website, WIVB.com, on the Founded on 4 section. And we will be watching yet another number coming up at 8:05 this morning, so make sure you stick with us. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
Already so impressed with what they're doing on stage there with the flying and all the aerial acrobatics. Pretty neat stuff. Katie, thank you.
Following a weekend winter blast, plus flying to new heights, how high schoolers in Alden are preparing for their big debut. And Super Bowl bound. Many people can't wait to see that on February 7th. Well, coming up next, this isn't your usual high school musical. How these Alden students are getting acrobatic and where you can catch their performance. And all new on Wake Up this morning, high-flying high school stunts. Students at Alden High School have the chance to learn about aerial acrobatics today. A flying company will be there to showcase their skills. And we're getting a sneak peek at it this morning. News 4's Katie Alexander is there. Good morning, Katie.
Well, Brittany, I've been so impressed with all of the young cast and crew in Tarzan here. Their first performance is about a week and a half away, and they've been putting the final touches on. I'm joined by Matt Mashi. He's the technical director. The flying is amazing, but so is the talent of your students. What are we about to listen to here?
This is You'll Be in My Heart reprise. It's the second time we hear this number, and it's with Kala and Tarzan.
All right, so let's take a listen.
Don't be afraid, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. No matter where I am, I'll be with you.
He has a beautiful voice. What was it like to get to this point?
Max is a senior here, so we've been working with him for several years. He's been in Joseph and Little Shop of Horrors. He's really talented. Actually, he's going to pursue a degree in musical theater too. Mrs. Farrell, our vocal director, has been working with him. He's been a great leader for the group. Kala Brooke Strasbaugh, she's a junior, so we have one more year with her too, but she's been working really hard, leading the rest of the group as well.
They're both so talented, really leading the pack of all of your talented students here. Max was saying that this is going to be the best musical we've seen at Alden High School. Do you agree with that?
I would agree. We have the right talent, we have the right effects and the right crew, and we're pulling out all the stops for this one. This is, we have the perfect group for the show.
Pulling out the stops, I think, is an understatement. Having all of the flying effects in here, it's truly amazing, but it's got to be a lot of work for you to get here.
Yeah, there's the last couple of days, hours and hours and hours, but really almost a year of planning behind the scenes to get to this point with the flying company and the other directors involved too.
All that work is obviously paying off. It just sounds wonderful. And if you'd like to see this for yourself, you can find the information on our website, WIVB.com. Go to the Founded on 4 section. You can learn about the tickets and the performance times. Make sure you check it out. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
Thank you, Katie. Those students are very talented. Students at Alden High School have the chance to learn about aerial acrobatics today. A flying company will be there to showcase their skills. News 4's Katie Alexander is there this morning, and she's actually going to show us how it's done. Katie?
Well, Brittany, I'm incredibly impressed with the talent of these young actors here. They're about a week and a half away from their first performance of Disney's Tarzan. I'm joined now by Everett Gilbert. He's playing Kerchak, a wonderful, wonderful voice on you. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. Honestly, I think our cast is very prepared for this performance, and I think it's going to be an amazing show.
Now, one thing I do want to know, how do you get into your ape character?
All right. Now, we actually did have like these warm-up sessions where we'd all get in a big group, learn, study the apes, actually contacted multiple charity organizations, help out them. But we really just wanted to embody that whole presence of the actual ape and get it in our actual character. That's what I think puts our show apart from many other schools that have done this performance before.
Now, you're Kerchak in your heart, but staying on the ground. We do have other characters who are up in the air. We have Young Turk up there right now. He told me he's going to show me how it's actually done, and obviously that's not what I looked like. But what's it been for you working with the actors up in the air?
I think it's been a great experience. I think it just adds another level to the show that really puts us, again, apart from all other shows that have done this. And I think it just adds a little bit of magic to the show, really.
And really what it's about. is a mix between the silver screen and the Broadway musical, and you guys are really trying to find that balance. I think you've done a great job with it. If people want to come out and see the show, what do they need to know?
You need to go to aldenschools.org/Tarzan. You can find all the information there. We've got 4 shows, February 4th, 5th, and 6th. We even have a matinee on Saturday at 2.
So definitely something to look for. Also, you can find the information on our website, WIVB.com. Just go to the Found It On 4 section. You'll find all of that. Reporting live, Katie Alexander, News 4.
Thank you, Katie. Sounds like it will be a great show.